let's just get straight into it. So,
Yep.
welcome back to Binnies in a Pod.
Oh god, this is the bit that Phil always gives us shit about.
What do you mean? this is the actual opening.
I know.
Should we try and get it right first time?
We're
here?
not going to mess this up back to back.
Normally,
right.
I make them practice this because every single time we've done it and we haven't practiced it, they both just blankly stare at me, being like, "We've never done this intro before."
That's so
do it
awkward.
every time. So
we do it on purpose just to piss them off.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's true though. That's the problem. So I'm Phil.
I'm Aaron.
I'm Daniel.
Oh my god! Wow.
Oh.
I'm so happy they're learning.
There we go.
We are live from Accountex Summit 23. We're in Manchester, and we have a very special guest today. I've stolen this intro from your LinkedIn.
Oh,
the first couple of lines from your LinkedIn.
I don't think that's updated for a while, so I apologise.
Okay.
Oh dear.
She's the co-founder of Future Cloud Accounting
Still
and founder of her local NYP social networking group.
Yep.
NYP.
Yeah.
Know your practice? No, am I close?
No. You know,
N,
no
not
spelt
K.
with a K.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh no.
I'm sure you were saying you were bright earlier. No, it's Newark Young Professionals, but we changed it to NYP because it put people off. I'll tell you that later.
We'll get into that.
We will. Hold on.
Oh
no.
He's lost his place.
He's lost
Rubbish.
it.
I've lost my place.
That's unprofessional.
You've lost your place, all right?
Oh.
Right, okay.
Can you post that CV on LinkedIn for me?
Oh.
Carry on.
I'm just going to introduce her. It's Francesca.
Yeah.
She's here.
Yeah, I'm here. Live.
You had a talk earlier. You
I
just
had
come from a talk.
I know, 12:15. Me adrenaline. Woof.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I need that adrenaline, though, I think, to do a talk. People think that adrenaline feeling is nerves and they won't do it. They're scared of that.
That's gearing you up.
It's gearing me up. I use
It
that
is.
adrenaline and
Yes.
nervous energy.
It's fight or flight and it's ready.
It's so
And off we go.
true.
Yeah.
I get that before.
I used to
do
get it
my
before
fitness.
major workouts.
Yeah, that's
Competition,
what I was doing.
always, yeah.
That's what I get from my competitions.
Yeah. And then you go off too fast and you're done in 2 minutes in. Oh crap! I went too hard. Slow down.
Yeah, that's a horrible feeling.
It is.
We've all done it.
No way back from that.
No.
Anyway.
But anyway.
Because it was absolutely packed.
Was
I was
amazing.
there. I was listening in. Some great insights.
I've literally looked on LinkedIn. 10 people tagged me.
I'm not surprised.
So far.
Because it was all about turning likes into leads, wasn't it? That was the title of the...
Yeah.
So it's all about...
a good like.
Who doesn't, right? It's all about using your social influence, basically, wasn't it? To turn that into business.
Yes. And become an influencer in the accounting industry, which is very new, isn't it?
It is.
Crazy.
But you are one of the, I'd say, top influencers in that space at the moment.
Yeah. Oh,
Absolutely.
that's nice. So cringe. Don't like it. Okay.
But no, you're very good at what you do. All the posts that you put out, it builds a very good brand, and that's one of the reasons why we wanted you to come on the podcast.
Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you.
So I guess give us a bit of a backstory as to how you got to where you are.
The origin story.
Well, I started off having children quite young, actually. I was 21 when I gave birth to Bella, and my son followed 3 years later. So I was a young parent, and I felt very frustrated as a young parent because I thought I'd have to be a stay-at-home mum. I ended up single. I claimed benefits, but I worked part-time. And then I thought, you know what? I was really bright at school. I loved learning. I'm going to go back to college. So I went back to college when I was 26. My son was 2, my daughter was 5, and that's where I did the accounting stuff. I'm obsessed with businesses. I was very nosy at any job I worked at. I always wanted to go in the office and find out how they ran the business, questioned everything. And then that's what led me to studying it, and graduated at 29. I got my first job in practice after trying twice, because the first time they weren't taking on. I thought if I could just get my foot in the door, I knew that they'd take me on because I was hungry for it, and I was going to show that in the interview. So I got my interview, got my foot in the door, discovered cloud accounting, and I just thought, this is amazing. You can do it on your phones. And some of them at the practice were not interested, and I was like, I love my apps on my phone. So I looked into that a lot more and started visualizing doing it myself one day, and never really believing, as being a parent, as a mum as well, I never believed I would actually do it, but I visualised it and obviously did the steps to get there. And 4 years later, I've got a team of nearly 11 of us. So yeah, And it sounds so cringe when I say I was on benefits, but it's the truth. And I've shared that full 4 years on LinkedIn. So if anyone has the time to look back, they can.
When did you first start using like social media?
2019. Yeah, so I had Facebook and I did some posts on there because it's personal, friends and family on there. I had Instagram in 2015 and did the odd post, but I was very nervous because I thought, God, that's really shit. I wanted to post, but I was embarrassed to, but I did some. And then LinkedIn 2019 after being a lurker for about 6 months. And I thought, I am going to share my journey and I'm going to sit in my car and we are going to wear hoodies as accountants and I know this is going to work. And that's what I said to my business partner when we met.
Wow. That's one of the big things that separates you from a lot of, not just accountants, but like other people online. Like you're not afraid to just get straight out there, right? You tell the story how it is.
Yeah, it's about being brave though. I do get, sometimes I want to delete a post I've posted out there, I'll be honest, but it's about being brave and just holding your own, which I was prepared to do. You do if you've
got to be authentic,
purpose,
hasn't it?
100%.
That's the thing, it's got to be you. You can't try and be something else.
Yes, 100%.
Like we had that with Mike yesterday from Gravitate. It's exactly the same thing. He's just him.
Yes.
Just unapologetically.
And I can tell that, and we've had dinner with him because we know that he's on the same vision.
Yeah.
He's the same character as us.
Yeah.
Is that something you find resonates with your clients as well? Is that they come through and they come through your social media and, wow, this is someone that I can actually relate to?
Oh, we're approachable.
Yeah.
And what they see is what they get. So when they have a meeting with me, it's like, oh yeah, you're the same.
Yeah.
And they love that, don't they? Because there's nothing worse than meeting someone and it's very formal. It feels so uncomfortable.
Yeah, you are a big part of that changing face of accounting being typically what would be described as stuffy and old and unapproachable.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah.
But it's very new, it's fun, it's real, it's conversational, it's great, fantastic to see.
Yeah. No, I appreciate that.
Taken on quite a few new staff actually since you started, right? In the first year you took on 2 new ones?
So in the first year it was 2 new ones. We got an office quite quickly, then lockdown happened. Then
you started before COVID?
Just before, like 10 months before, 9 months before. Yeah, that was very scary. But what we did during COVID was I went a bit mental on LinkedIn, as in even more brave than what I was. So I started doing a lot of videos around music, and DJ Fran came alive. That's what I got called, DJ
you
Fran.
do DJing as well?
It was literally, this is embarrassing. I literally had my laptop and I'd click play on YouTube, and then I got the DJ Fran name, and someone actually inboxed me asking if I'd DJ at their event. And I was like, Lord, this is an actual joke. I can bring my laptop and press YouTube. So what I did was share some songs to lift me before I did a live, because I was going live on with different business owners. Yeah. So I did that before I'd go. Honestly, I was mental. I did it every other Thursday for a year.
Oh, wow.
And I exhausted myself. I did. However, the traction I got was unbelievable. So it was definitely worth it.
Yeah, it's a smart change, because that's during COVID as well. You got to go where the people are, right? So if they're not in the office anymore, they're not down the pub, whatever you're meeting them.
Yeah,
they're online. They're on LinkedIn. They're on Instagram. They're scrolling through.
That's where I got most of my followers, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in 2020, 2021.
So is that where most of your clients come from your seeing your social media and coming through to you, or referrals?
Mostly social media now. Yeah.
And which channel out of those?
LinkedIn.
Yeah.
Facebook. I actually had a call with someone yesterday that got my name was tagged 5 times. I didn't see it. She said, oh, you've tagged 5 times in my Facebook post. And then she signed up really quickly, because she obviously, then they research you a little bit.
Yeah. That's the thing, people do a bit of stalking, don't they?
Yes, and she signed up.
Wow.
Really quick, yeah.
Amazing.
Do you think, because obviously the way that the number of people coming in to starting businesses now, the demographic has completely changed.
Yeah.
The younger generation are just literally coming out and starting companies now.
I know.
So
that's
been a massive. I know. But you can imagine trying to do this.
They'll still have loads to learn. Maybe social media makes it look easy. And
everything
that's
makes things look easy, doesn't it?
Yeah. That's why I try and be real, because I do share the lows. I even shared when a client annoyed me at one point, because I know it'll help somebody else. Yeah. So I did do that, and I did worry about me. I thought, who's watching this? But people forget easily as well. So you can't don't overthink it. But yeah, loads of younger people.
You've got to be honest about it, because I think for every success I have, I probably have 10 failures.
Yes.
And it's actually the 10 failures that got me the one success. But it's everyone remembers the one success and not the 10 failed tries or disasters that you had.
Oh, we've had some mistakes over the years. Oh.
Yeah, and you'll have dozens and more.
I know.
And otherwise, because if you're not, you're probably not growing, are you?
Why can't it be easy? stressed out.
Because then everyone would do it.
I know, I keep reminding me. I love that saying, I say it all the time. It's brilliant.
There you go.
And are most of your clients local to where you're based, or are they spread out throughout the country?
Spread out now, because the beauty of London, you don't have to pay for a London client. You can do it all online.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be amazing.
Yeah, the major benefit of being that online account, that being up that first wave coming on is you're accessible to everyone, UK and kind of international as well.
Yeah,
it's fantastic.
It's brilliant.
So tell us more about your community you're building up.
So at first, when I first posted, I did a lot of hashtags called "The Journey Is Real."
Okay.
Then I started posting about the gym. Because I thought people are going to be like, oh, what? You train 5 days a week? That's so much. But then I thought... Twice a day? No, I'm joking. No, it's a lot. Right, so I was embarrassed. But then once you've done it, and then I posted more, I got others saying, I do that. And that's where you build your community.
Yeah, you think you're the only lunatic in the world until you see someone else posting.
Yeah, I did feel like I was the only person that trained like that, and then I realised there were all of the other lunatics out there that would comment saying, "Yeah, I did it at 6 a.m. as well." Yeah. It's like, phew. Yeah. And that's how you build your community, by sharing your personality, what you're up to. It's not. I don't know. Some people post some fake stuff, don't they? You think, how are you building a community of people? How do you get engagement by doing that? I don't think you get as much engagement. You might get validation likes.
But you get ego likes and follows, but they're not genuine, they're not engaged, they're not interacting.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's trying to be relatable, isn't it? Because that's what builds the relationship. When someone sees you doing something they can relate to, that's what forges the relationship. So if you're trying to be really fake and doing all this stuff, then how are you going to keep that up over a long period of time? It's not going to be possible.
Well, what I did last year is share. So I did challenges on LinkedIn in 2020, 2021. One of them was doing a clap press up challenge. Right.
Let's do it now.
I literally couldn't do it now. I did that and I filmed it. I did the Rubik's Cube and completed it in 2 minutes because my son was doing it in a minute. So I was like, right, I'm going to learn. It took me 3 months and I shared that journey. Brilliant. People like to see challenges, real stuff, and I'm consistent. So if I say I'm going to do something, I'm literally showing that video that I've done it. Yeah. So I said I was going to do a half marathon. I completed the half marathon. Say what you're going to do, and so many people don't do that bit. They forget about that bit.
Phil and Aaron are going to be doing the 1,000 burpee challenge next week.
Are we really?
I do burpee broad jumps.
That's okay. Welcome to the podcast, sir. Welcome to the podcast. It's lovely to have you here.
You on next?
This is authentic.
Good stuff.
Did you capture the backside as he
Probably
walked around?
I really hope not, is what I'm going to say.
We're not doing only bots. That's not happening.
No. When you say bot.
Butts for that.
But you're a big proponent of the fitness and for your mental health.
I love it. Gymshark top t-shirt. I'm hoping if anyone's listening that's in the Gymshark world,
a little bit of a sponsorship.
Yeah. Who does that on LinkedIn? I've actually got someone who knows someone that might get me involved there. So watch this space.
I haven't seen that's a crossover you haven't seen before.
I know. Think of it like way I see it with Gymshark, and I actually genuinely like the products, and I'm an accountant doing it in the professional LinkedIn. I think that would be a great thing for them, instead of having the typical fitness influencer as such. Even though I do fitness, I'm not like them. I think it'd be a different spin.
Because again, you're changing that face again, aren't you, of accounting, and just because you're an accountant, you don't have to. I saw one of the talks earlier. It's like you don't have to be in your suits and.
Nope.
You're in your hoodies, you're in your athletic gear, you're in something comfy, because that's what your clients are in, and that's where they're comfortable. They're not comfortable, you come in a full suit, it's like, ooh, that's a bit much. Yeah. It's too formal, too professional, but you want to be comfy when you're talking numbers, don't you?
Is there a line, though, to go too informal?
Not for me, my business, no.
Anything
to be
for
honest.
the business.
I know I chat like I know all the clients. When I speak to them, I'm myself. I don't feel on edge like I used to in my old firm. Oh God, that uncomfortable feeling where you're putting on a bit of an act because. And to be honest, our clients are probably coming into us 10 years because they're watching on social media now. Yeah. We're building that brand for the younger generation. Yeah. So it's a long-term thing. Yeah. So we might not necessarily get the older clients as such, even though we do get them. Yeah. It doesn't matter because our path is for the younger generation that's on TikTok and doing all the stuff that I'm doing now.
Yeah.
We just filmed an episode with Mike, and we were talking about him about brand and how that's helped him actually bring in new employees as well. Is that something you've seen?
Yes. So I had a woman that applied for our job. She's been with her firm for 16 years, and she's been watching me for 3 years on social media before she took the step. And and she's brilliant, and she's an older lady as well, and she is fantastic. She's such a lovely person, same vibe as us.
So again, you have a fairly big demographic then that's interacting with your content, the younger ones, the older ones.
Yeah.
It's a fairly big.
For her I can't believe she took a chance on us. I'm like, are you for real? This is brilliant, but she's loving it as well, because she feels like she knows us, our vibe and the way we are.
Yeah. Once you engage someone, you're away, aren't you?
Exactly. That was the best moment. And we've got someone else as well that's been following us on LinkedIn, and she messaged this morning saying, bring the flag for Future Cloud account. So it's just little things like that. I just think, you know what?
Nice, yeah.
How nice is that?
Yeah, make a nice difference there.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
I think when you put so much social content out, it's a perfect way of getting the company culture across, isn't it?
Yes.
And then people know immediately that if they're gonna fit in with that or not. So it almost takes a step out of
the
recruitment process of when because most of the time you go to a job interview and you're like, oh God, I don't know, am I going to fit in? Am I going to like the people I'm talking? But if you've been following them on social media for so long, you already know you're going to be so confident going into that interview and stuff, because I know my stuff, I know I'm going to fit in. Hopefully it's just the perfect fit. So it takes a lot of that unknown out, doesn't it?
100%. Honestly, it works a treat. Like, we have used recruitment agencies, and we found that they don't stay with you long. Because they have not bought into your values, your vibe, or anything like that. They've just bought into, it's a job. Yeah. And then they soon move on, if I'm honest.
So for our viewers that are looking to build their brand, because we've had a couple of people on and a couple of conversations, they're not sure where to start. What would you recommend? What's 3 things?
Just start by doing an introductory post on your one chosen platform. Yeah. And then also don't be afraid to, in time, keep that same format throughout the whole of your platform. So my profile picture is pretty much the same on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, because then people realise that you're actually real, because you're doing the same thing across all of them. I might not share everything on Facebook to what I do on LinkedIn to Instagram, because it's exhausting, if I'm honest, but I won't be afraid to either, because the one thing that's hard as well, and I bet loads of people can relate, is what others think, like your ex-partner, your ex-friends, new friends, or your family, especially when they see a change in you from what you used to be like. Well, I want to grow, so I'm going to change a little bit. So don't be afraid of that. So I'd say just literally choose one and just do baby steps. So do a post, introductory post about what you're doing, what you're about. Then build it to 2 days a week, and just build slowly. I think that's the fear of, I've got to do them all.
Yeah, people take on too much at once. It's the whole
it's
thing,
overwhelming.
every single platform, and it's not possible, is it?
And then they think, I won't bother then.
Yeah.
But make sure you are consistent with it. I know that word, consistency, but it's so true with anything you do. And block it in your diary, literally schedule it in, and then you're more likely to do it as well.
So do you have a scheduled pot in your diary for content creation and posts and look at
I don't personally, but I'm driven by I know my vision of where I want to be. I almost want everyone to know who I am. So that is enough for me. But however, sometimes I need a prompt, so I'll put that in my diary. So LinkedIn, but not as much as before. I wouldn't have done that now. And I also know that people need that in their list to do, and actually use it's work. See it as work.
Well, it is. It's marketing your business. Selling your business, right?
And it is stress. It's marketing is so much harder than what people think. Like, I've come here, I've got my Sony camera and I've got my phone, and I'm doing both things. Stressful, but then I know that it's going to see me well by being in that stressful environment, creating content. It's going to do me well. The vision for business, to carry on growing Future Cloud, maybe provide to do different things. So your typical accountants will just do the compliance stuff, help with business growth, potentially help with content creation in the future. As accountants, that's very different, I suppose. What are
you at the moment in terms of advisory versus compliance? What sort of percentage?
I prefer advisory, me personally. And I've started doing mentoring, mostly compliance as Future Cloud though.
Okay. And we're going to increase that and more and more.
Yes, we need to have a conversation, then you can help me.
Yes,
definitely.
Collaboration
exit at some point as well. We were watching our talk this morning. They're saying brand is a massive thing that they're looking at now for potential exits on business. They want to know if you've built up something strong and a good client base online.
Oh yeah, we're definitely hello.
hello.
Do you want to come on next as well?
Yeah.
And welcoming our next guest.
They're lining up to come on Beanies in the Pod today. Brilliant.
Yeah. My vision was to, very much at the beginning, is not be a typical partner in practice where you oversee all the work. I was like, I feel like I'm more of a business owner now, which 4 years in is not bad. But I was scared to admit that at the beginning, the judgment.
Do you get to spend enough time working on the business rather than in it still?
More on it, yeah.
Much more now.
More on it, yeah. But I still like some of the client meetings because I love chatting to them and
that's what it's all about, isn't it?
Yeah. See, look, get them to look at different ways of looking at things as well.
Okay.
Was that one reason?
I was going to say, would you be aiming for top 40, top 30, top 20? Is that in the back of the mind?
I've never.
Not consciously.
I've never thought that.
But now I mentioned it.
This is that empire thing that Neil was talking about.
Got called Darth Vader, didn't you? Trying to build your empire.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I've seriously never thought that. I know a couple of my friends who are accountants that said about their businesses they want to do that.
Yeah.
That's not excited me yet. And I don't know if it's because I'm on a different path to doing the typical, don't know. That's genuine.
I'll ask you that again in a year.
But I think big. Yeah. I always think big, but I've never thought about that top 40 nonsense.
Because there's sideways expansion you can go to, right? So you can go into HR services, eh?
You can do other things.
You can diversify it that way, right?
Yeah. Don't you worry.
I'm not. I'm not.
The typical group. Future Cloud Group.
Why not? Well, you've got the great name for it, so.
Yep.
Yeah. Cool.
I know. We got that 4 years ago. I'm well proud of Future Cloud. And that behind it was I wanted something that's F for Francesca and C for Charlotte. That is seriously, that's how personal it is. And my favourite colour is green and Charlotte's is purple. So we did Future Cloud accounting and then purple and green as colours.
Do we have a game for today?
We do have a game.
Is this Phil's thing?
What game?
Phil's thing.
It's a little simple game, this one. So
was it the burpees thing you were mentioning?
Yeah. So Aaron, you've got to now get up, and in 30 seconds you've got to do So it's actually a similar game to what we played yesterday with Mike. Said yesterday. Now
that's not going to be.
I'm just going to cut that out.
Right, I need to go and get my train now. I'm afraid.
No, this will be fine. Trust me. So this is slogans. So I'm gonna read some famous marketing slogans to you.
I'm not going to know the answers to
and
these.
you just have to.
Mike said the same thing and still won.
Yeah, Mike said the same thing and he absolutely smashed it. The first three, no one had a look in.
Yeah. Go on then, I'll be honest.
So we'll have some buzzers. So Aaron, what are you going to do for a buzzer?
Yeah.
Daniel.
Good.
Ding dong.
Oh no, I like yours. Yours is rubbish. Come on.
What's yours going to be, Francesca?
Beep.
Okay.
There you go.
There we go.
Wow.
I'm cringing hard.
Right. So the first one.
Ding dong.
Yep. Go on then.
No, joking.
Okay. Taste the rainbow.
Beep.
Yep.
Skittles.
It is Skittles. There you go.
Bloody hell.
So you're doing this on purpose. You're letting me win.
No.
Everyone knows exactly what happened yesterday. Blank gives you wings. Yep.
Red Bull.
It is. Yep. Hold on. The happiest place on earth.
Ding dong.
Yep.
Future Cloud accounts. No.
Oh,
Yay, that's correct.
No points.
Unfortunately, there's no points.
Rude.
Wow.
What is it?
Do either you want to have a guess?
No.
Just a stab in the dark?
I have no idea.
What was it again?
Seriously, nothing.
The happiest place on earth. Yep.
Disney. Land?
It's definitely not.
Disneyland. It is.
Oh,
it is Disneyland.
Oh, right, okay.
Okay. Eat fresh.
Beep.
Yeah.
Oh no. HelloFresh.
No.
I can see where you were going with that.
It's along the right lines, obviously. Yeah.
Subway.
It is Subway. Yeah.
See, if it's fast food.
As if that's fresh.
Fast food, I know quite well.
Have you seen the counter?
Yeah.
He's a regular.
He is.
Oh no.
Okay. Belong anywhere. This is a little bit difficult. This one, I
Not
reckon.
a Scooby.
No idea.
No?
Anywhere,
What industry?
Anywhere. Yeah. Come on. Give us a clue. Give us a clue.
It's along like the lines of hotels and stuff, but kind of not at the same time.
Oh. Beep.
Yeah.
Airbnb.
It is Airbnb. Yeah.
That's good.
I like your clue. I like the clue there, though. That's really good. It was kind of like hotels, but not at the same time.
Yeah.
That's useful.
Airbnb is definitely like that. Hotels.
You should get this one.
Oh, here you go.
Someone old.
Open happiness.
You'll look at you. Come on.
Ooh. Ding dong, adult nappies. I don't know.
It's Coca-Cola.
Oh.
It's what?
Coca-Cola.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, open happiness.
That's not good.
How long did you work with them?
I've got a slogan. Can I do mine?
Yeah, go for it.
You're friendly, forward-thinking accountants.
Ding dong.
Yeah.
Oh, that's my answer.
That's our slogan.
Yeah.
Strap line. But anyway.
You should have said your answer from
Yeah.
before.
No.
I
was trying to get some promo there.
I'll do shave money. No, shave time, shave money.
Gillette. Oh, no,
it's
no, I don't know.
it's very close. It's Dollar Shave Club.
Who?
Very close.
Who's Dollar Shave Club?
They're like an online
Sorry, Dollar
Razors
Shave Club.
delivered.
Who thought of these? We need a new game.
Mike might have got that one.
Oh.
Of course he did.
Sorry.
Oh.
Millionaire clubs.
Oh, dear.
Right. Well, that was the game.
Oh, it was brilliant.
Da-da-da-da-da.
My favourite was the
Oh, you
Skittles.
didn't do the... You didn't
Jingle.
do jingle.
I feel like it's
I
jingles.
don't
Go on
have a
then.
jingle ready for this one.
Well, you've got the jingle, or you've got it.
I normally
He's the
have a jingle for the
Jingle-meister.
game, but I haven't been able to come up with one for the Slogo game
Come
yet.
on.
You can put it on.
Well, you
in
want
the
Do
end.
it now. Come on. No pressure.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
That was a bit McDonald's-y. Shut up.
Yeah, that was a bit da-da-da-da-da, the Slogo game. That's way too
Yeah.
McDonald's-y.
That's brilliant. I
Well,
love
there
it.
we go. We'll go with that.
Go with that.
Moving on from that.
Yeah.
Moving swiftly
Oh my
onwards.
goodness.
The fan
Right,
favourite.
can we
Well,
do
well,
a
hold on.
guess of what it could be?
Hold on. Other way round.
Okay. Sorry, I forget.
He's ruined the order.
Oh.
How's this edition?
There
Welcome
we
to live
go.
TV.
What's this? What's this? What's this?
This.
And congratulations on winning the Slogo
Oh,
game.
yeah, you won the Slogo game.
You won the
Of course
Slogo
I
game.
did.
We would like to
Weird,
give
the
you
guest always wins.
Oh,
your own
brilliant.
VIBT.
Oh,
So,
thanks.
thank you.
It's definitely my size as well. Love it.
One
Thank
for the
you.
gym.
Congratulations, thank you.
Do you know what that stands for? You didn't explain. VIB.
VIB is
Oh,
a very important
bitch.
theme.
Let's go with that.
Yeah.
You rock it.
You could-
Whatever,
yeah.
works for you, fine. We were thinking beanie,
Anyway.
but
Yeah, I
that's
like it.
absolutely
Yeah.
fine.
That
you
makes
know.
more sense.
Yeah.
Okay, well, the last section, and there is a thing for this one. There's a jingle. I'll have to bleep that. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh,
jingle for this one.
Lord, he's messed it up again.
Oh, dear.
So this is Snack Attack.
Fan favourite.
Right, got to guess. What do you think it will be? What?
Francesca, please.
Reveal
Feel
we-
your snack.
your snack
And
attack.
Can you guess what it is then?
Are we okay?
Is it sweet or
Do-
sour?
Yeah, let's have
Or
some
savoury?
clues.
It's sweet.
It's sweet. Okay,
Okay.
I'm.
And think about what I love and what I'd bring, because I love, and I've been promoting this all over LinkedIn for years from day one. And I connected with the founder and I was so excited. And he actually commented on a video, a couple. And one day I'll meet him.
Is it gym related?
Yeah.
I was going to say it's definitely going to be like fitness, but it's going to be like an energy
Like
gel or
grenade bar
something.
or something.
Really? Come on.
Oh, is it like a grenade bar? That's what he said.
That's
to me. I
what
stole
just-
that
yeah,
one.
Yeah, he
Shall
did.
I?
Oh, is it the
shall I
Oreo one?
reveal? No, it isn't. 'Cause that's a bit.
Oh.
That's not my favourite. I brought my favourite.
Oh.
Okay.
Shall I reveal
Yeah,
it?
yeah, yeah.
It is-
Oh, that is a good one. That is
This
a
is
good
my
one.
favourite one. I
Yes.
don't know if
Which
the camera-
flavour's that?
The salted caramel.
Oh, salted caramel, that's
chocolate
amazing.
chip
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
so who's
yeah.
testing it? Or
All of
have you-
us.
All of us.
Oh,
yeah.
you've all
Yeah,
got
well,
to
you
share
take
it.
it all.
But Phil's
got
fa-
it into
No,
three.
Phil's wasting
pass it that
away.
way.
Phil's wasting away. You can tell.
Have you had one of these
Is that
before?
good?
This flavour?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I used to sell these in our gym. In both the gyms, actually.
Really?
We used to sell
They're so good.
hundreds of them.
Yeah, they are so good.
They
What
are
did Mike
good.
bring?
He brought nerds,
Nerds.
didn't he?
Disgusting.
Oh, because of it. He's like from old school.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, if you're watching, they were
Nerds
terrible.
is a good idea.
Absolutely
Yeah, they-
Yeah, that's
awful.
I
My
quite
teeth
like
now-
them.
My teeth now couldn't take it, I don't think.
What would you rather have, nerds or what was it? A fig?
Oh, the fig
Fig.
roll.
Fig
Oh,
roll.
Yeah, he brought a fig roll.
I probably would have the fig roll.
Oh,
do you?
no.
Only because it's softer to eat and those hard nerds in your teeth. No, fig roll. Good, isn't it? And I've already had one. Go on, it's so good. Have you none of you tried it before?
I have, yeah.
You have. You've all tried it. Oh, but bloody hell, I'm the only one that eats grenades. You know, because I share it. If you don't share it, you don't do it.
That's
We
true.
used to sell those and knockers. Just
Oh,
They
knockos.
used to
Yeah,
go
yeah,
out
yeah.
the door.
Oh,
Like no
wow.
one's business.
It's better than nerds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unlucky Mike.
Sorry, Mike.
Haha, Mike.
Is that something you have every time you're at the gym, or just a treat throughout the day?
Yeah, I had one earlier. It's just a great go-to snack, and I literally shared that on LinkedIn when I first came on, and just tagged them all the time. Please sponsor me. They might sponsor me.
Come on, get the sponsorship
and I'd tag Alan. I watched his story of how he founded Grenade and how long it took him to build the business, and I love that. It took like 10 years to be successful.
Yeah.
They are the best protein bars. There's none others that beat.
I think they are. Like I've had a few as well,
I've had a
and
few.
like some of them are just.
They're like cardboard.
Aren't they just?
Cardboard's a
That's quite complimentary.
I think. Like, some of them are just so dense, aren't they?
There are a couple
unnecessarily, very heavy.
There's a couple of other good ones, but the sugars start creeping up.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
Do you like the Oreo one then?
I do like the Oreo one. I really like the Oreo one.
To say it's not got much sugar in it.
That's what
it's crazy, isn't it?
It worries me a bit about the Oreo one because I'm like, there's definitely loads of sugar.
Yeah.
But there are other sweeteners available.
I know.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, I suppose.
Worryingly. That's in there. We won't talk about that.
Yep.
But I think, Aaron, if you want to...
Is there anything you'd like to
shout out, that's a good point.
Shout out to the AAT, because I've just got 3-year term to be a director and trustee again, which is amazing to say that I am the informal accountant. For me, I'd never, because I trained under the AAT.
Yeah. So did I.
Graduated.
Once upon a time.
Yeah, brilliant.
Back in the days.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, when we had abacuses and
abacuses,
chalkboards,
dinosaurs.
Yes. I get it. Old, get it. Move on.
So if someone had told me I'd be on the committee there and working with them, I would have been like, no way. Because I'm so informal. But actually, they want to change the way they do things, which is great.
And they need to. I think they're realising that they just have to change. If they don't, they're going to become
and use social media more, but with real people rather than just a forced promo vid.
Yeah.
So I'm really happy about that, and I just want to share that. Really
it's good. It's an evolution, because I think when I started, more and more women were just starting to train then, starting to. So when I used to go to classes, there's maybe 10% of the room was female.
Wow, okay.
And then by the time I finished studying, maybe 50% of the room. So it
just
did.
Shows you.
Yeah. It's just continually evolving.
Yes. So yeah.
Do you want to shout any of your other social channels?
Yeah, where can people find you?
I'll put all the stuff in the links in the description for you to go and find them.
I'm going to tell you loads now, actually. So
just go for it. Reel them off.
Yeah. So I'm on LinkedIn.
It scrolls at the end.
No, I'm on LinkedIn. Obviously, my personal brand's on there. I've got All Future Cloud across Instagram. I've got fran.bella84 on Instagram. That's my personal. My partner does a lot of High Rocks workouts, so he's built a really good following. So it's High Rocks workouts on Instagram, and we're on there a lot because we do YouTube on there. So yeah, I think find me on Instagram, and then you'll find everything else.
Fair enough.
Cool.
Basically.
There we go.
Fantastic. Yes. And that is the end of the episode.
Thank you. Thanks for having me as well, by the way.
Thank you.
It's been a pleasure.
Thank you for joining us, Beanies. As always, don't forget to check out the community for bookkeepers and accountants at Beanies. There'll be a link in the description somewhere or other. Phil will whack something in along with the other links, I'm sure. Thanks for joining us. Make sure to catch us in the next one. Take care.
Oh, one thing I've always wanted to do.
Cut.